back in to Wake Up America. Some breaking news this morning, and if you ask me, not a good report here. So you go back to June, inflation was at 9.1%. That's when we started hearing about the projected red wave. July, it fell to 8.5%. Still a 40-year high. And we were hearing, Allison, that this morning it was going to be right around 8.1%. No, it fell to 8.3%. So it softened a little bit. Inflation has slowed a little bit, but it is still at a 40-year high. This is not a good report for the administration.
But President Biden and the administration today will definitely be telling the number and say we're getting better, gas prices are going down, and that's going to be their messaging going into midterms.
They have to say that because they're trying to get Democratic candidates elected in close races, but huge impacts for what the Fed is going to do. The Fed is going to raise rates yet again. If you're living on a fixed income or if you're out there trying to buy a house, the mortgage rate numbers right now at a 15-year high, 5.9%. Think about where it was, right in the middle of COVID, right around 2.75%, which is a nice little mortgage rate. 5.9%. That number will likely go up as well. So this is not good news for the Biden administration. This is not good news. Do not be fooled by what you're hearing on CNN and MSNBC. This is not a good report for the administration and for Democrats. All right, let's pivot now, talk about the war in Ukraine. We are more than 200 days into this war, and it continues. Although yesterday we were talking about some good news. Let's welcome back in retired Air Force Brigadier General Blaine Holt. General, the Ukrainian army continues to take massive swaths of land in eastern and southern parts of Ukraine, including the city of Kharkiv, second biggest city in Ukraine. Is this real? Do you buy this? Is there really momentum behind the Ukrainian army right now?
Well, good morning. So this particular operation, yes, it's absolutely very real. It was planned with precision. It involved the multinational force volunteers. Americans who volunteered are certainly in this, but it was very tight-knit. Not very many people in the entire Ukraine government understood that this was going to be underway, and they executed it precisely. And so this is tactically very good. It is by no means a turning point yet. Strategic options now have to be explored. So at the higher levels, you've got Putin running over to meet with Xi Jinping at the SCO. You've got Europe fretting about gas prices and energy crisis that Russia's going to stick them with. And you've got Ukraine in the balance saying, where do we make our next move? Looks like it's going to be in Kherson.
General Holt, so tactically, they're doing better, and I would assume that this is mentally doing something for the troops as well, knowing that they're making headway.
Yeah, it's absolutely a morale booster for the forces that are just giving their all for this. But it's also heartening to, the millions of refugees that have spun out of this. It's heartening to the families who have committed their loved ones to this fight. And so you can see that they're starting to see some gains from something that they've been at, and who would have guessed 6 months later still going at. But we can start to see the fraying around Putin in his support base, because they're starting to see the naked truth, which is their army is performing miserably.
General, I want to talk about something that is happening here, or could happen here, formally on Friday. We're hearing about a massive railroad strike coast to coast here in the U.S. The importance of the railroads can't be understated. Think about Ukraine, and what was the first thing the Russian army did? The first thing they did after they started this invasion, after the invasion began in February, was they took out the railroads. What do you make of this, and what this could mean, the domino effect this could have for all of us here in the U.S.?
Just like those twisted ways of counting the CPI and the inflation numbers, we seem to shrug away, Atlas shrug away, national security issues like the border crisis. That's a national security issue. Right. Rail in our country is our national security. And honestly, they're not really griping about pay as much as they are being overworked. They've cut a third of the national workforce in rail over the last 6-7 years. And they're actually running unsafe in the workers' view. So they've got to get to a solution, because the national supply chain will grind to a halt. We will see those consequences this time next week if this goes on.
All right, General Holt, very quickly, President Putin and Xi are supposed to meet. What do you expect to come of this?
So Russia's never needed China more, and they're going to test what Xi had said about 2 months ago, which is their new relationship is going to have no limits. Well, that's going to mean, well, then you better give us artillery shells through North Korea. You better start providing our logistics. We're going to need weapons. We're going to need money, and we're going to need you to pay more for the oil. And I'm not sure that Xi, on this side of his National Congress, to confirm him for another term, is going to be real interested in that.
We'll keep a close eye on that. General Blaine Holt, good to see you. Thank you.
Great to see you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. September is historically the worst performing month for the stock market, so you better be ready for it. The Fed continues to aggressively raise rates, and JP Morgan is forecasting another mega rate hike September the 21st. Is that why Jamie Dimon said an economic hurricane is coming our way? Well, gold and silver have remained remarkably stable despite the Fed aggressively raising rates today. The Patriot Gold Group has a special incentive for Newsmax viewers. Huge! Now precious metals investors can enjoy the no-fee for life gold and silver IRA on qualifying rollovers, or enjoy free, discreet, insured shipping on all direct gold and silver purchases. Here's the number, 800-356-4470. Call 800-356-4470 today.